Now and then I feel lights fading softly all over me, and I remember last year when I was alone in my bed with all these thoughts in my head and living silently inside. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then
Well, hello. Let me turn it down here first. And here first. And we can turn this down a little bit. We're gonna have to. Okay. Exercise! Well, we're doing some Baldur's Gate 2, but I was like, well, I have no clothing restrictions as long as I don't change, so I guess I'm not changing. Let me put the TikTok up too. Why not? Which one? Mm-hmm. You accidentally purchased Pal World. How do you accidentally purchase something? There's a difference between gift getting, accidentally receiving a game, and, you know. Also, Goss, were there other things in the queue that weren't workouts that I just hadn't? Oh yeah, okay. We sang Happy Birthday. We did that one. And we did Shadow's Happy Birthday. I remember doing that one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Finger spasms. Oh no. Cool. Buy. Purchase. Slap that card. Right? Okay. Okay. Let's get this live going. Playthrough Act 2. Okay. I'm changing this photo. Okay. Great. Do over here now. Clean the camera because you dirty. Oh, hi, Ghost Pixel. You made it early this time. Yes, we're just getting started, and I'm still touching stuff, doing stuff, touching things, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So, you just added the burpees? Wait, burpees. You're lying about the burpees? I don't see any burpees on my list. I don't think we do burpees. I have a lot of chin-ups and pull-ups, though. From like 3 months ago. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. Man, you look so sad. Are there a lot of toys under there? I'm gonna do pull-ups are the hard one. Chin-ups are the easy. Pull-ups hard. Okay. I don't have push-ups on there, but we could add planks. Because, well, I could do push-ups too. Also, should we, like, it's warm enough. I don't really feel like I need the, the chair and the blanket. Should we actually use exercise ball tonight? I think we should. Day 1. Cardio. Knee push-ups to build strength. Oh, I don't think that's really the thing. I think it's more about, like, the movement is kind of hard on my wrists. So we're on the exercise ball. Yes, we are. Okay. So, oh yeah, I was gonna grab her toys for her really fast. Yeah. Somewhere else too. Should we see what's... Get your toys out of here that you've been shoving under all day. Now. Flop, flop. She goes. Okay. Let me do some of the chin-ups and pull-ups. I can turn this up a little bit. Planks on the exercise ball? That's pretty tall. I mean, I probably could do it, right? Like, maybe. It's pretty tall. I'd have to, like, it wouldn't really be a plank. It would be... It would be like upside down. It's not level. Ugh. And it wouldn't even be, it'd be more about balancing. And it'd be like core twist. That would be an interesting to see how long I could hold it though. These things are definitely interested in food. What things? Okay, let's switch to the other camera, which is the pull-up camera. And I just want to fix the size of this. Can we just reset transform and properties? Why is it square? Custom. We want it to be 1080. Okay, that looks better. It looks terrible, but oh, the pals, why are they hungry? I mean, you gotta feed them. That's kind of reality. Make savagely fight each other with weaponry for money. Okay, what was the one we were doing? I guess I could turn this down for a second too, brightness wise. What was the first one we had? 2 chin-ups? 2 pull-ups. 2 pull-ups. This way, so. I need to build up the strength to do them wide because it feels really hard on my elbows to do it so tight. Because it's like in from my shoulder, you know? Like right here would be perfect. There's no grips there. Which I guess doesn't really matter. Let's try one. Those are going to take some work building back up. And one arm hangs. I mean, I could do hangs. We could hang. All right. These 2 pull-ups from 3 months ago are done. Each has their own tasks they are able to do. You have a couple that can make food together. Are they hunting animals and then cooking it for you? Or are they gathering nuts? It sounds like Pal World is like a Pokemon skin version of Warcraft. Or Farmville. simulator, you know, where you build up a village and you start giving them roles. Did anyone here ever play Populous? Because it sounds like a little bit like Populous meets Pokemon to me. I haven't played Ark. Ark and Valheim, I think, are kind of the same, just different settings, right? Valheim is like Viking and Ark is dinosaurs. What's up, Blue? What's up, Blue? I'm gonna call you Blue, okay? Hello. It's really fun, but buggy. Are you talking about Pal World? I have not played Pal World yet, but I've heard nothing but good things from people who are playing it. With some Zelda mechanics. Which Zelda and which mechanics? My hair is super shiny today, but I'm not mad about it. I still have like just a little bits of tips that are still left over from the color that I had in November. And it bothers me because my hair is not quite uniform. I mean, other than the couple of white hairs that I've got, but not noticeable on camera, so I guess that means I'm still not actually old. You guys, I'm really excited to be on the exercise ball because I can't slouch. Like, I can slouch, but it slouches in a different way than I slouch in a chair. And I feel like that's a good thing. And I really need to build up, like, my core and balance again for, like, back strength in general and for riding motorcycles. Riding is too exhausting for too short. The rides are too short for me to be as exhausted as I'm getting. General things. You're like the building stuff, the construction stuff. I haven't done any of the building stuff. It kind of forces better posture, but like I can easily slouch while I'm gaming and sitting on this. Like there's a different kind of slouch that happens, but it is going to be really good for my core strength, which since I haven't been using the exercise ball and since I basically fucked my knee up in September, I didn't technically tear my meniscus or my MCL or anything, or maybe I did. I don't know. It's been 4 months and I didn't get an MRI till like a couple of weeks ago. And so they said the MRI was fine, but like my knee still hurts like a bitch 4 months later. So like still healing, and I've been trying to just rest and ice. And ma'am, what are you doing? You in a nice little tent over here? Yeah? Okay, you can keep your little cave, but I'm gonna go like this so I can hear if you're doing anything over there you shouldn't be. I haven't been on the exercise ball in a while, and she's definitely a little weirded by it. Hi, what's up, Roxy? Thanks for popping in. Part of the like core strength though too is like my lungs are always really weak if I'm not actively doing cardio stuff, and since I haven't been doing cardio stuff, they feel really weak. And I want like forcing myself to do these workout redemptions. We'll add stuff back in. I can probably do lunges again, but I probably want to limit how many of those a night that I allow redemptions for on the stream channel points. Just because the last direction I got from my doctor about the knee was continue to rest and ice it, but careful stretching. So maybe we'll do some yoga or something, but 7 days to die? That sounds fun. You think we're second cousins? You know how many extended family I have? It's a ridiculously high amount. But if you have a similar last name, or you know people with the last name, then I almost guarantee you we're probably related. Because there's only, like, it's one of those made-up, Americanized last names from, like, 4 generations ago. Your grandma? I was like, your grandma? There are a lot of Steve, Steven, Steve PH, Stevie Driggs. But, like, my dad was one of 8 kids, and his dad was one of 8 kids. So, even just my first and second cousins are extremely large volume. You do 2 lunches a day? That sounds nice. I mean, I do 1.5 meals a day. Have coffee in the morning. Sheila's your grandma? Then yeah, we're probably, well, no, that would make I know if it was Sheila and Steven, thanks Trax. If it's Sheila and Steven, they were my dad's aunt and uncle, which would make their kids my dad's cousins. And their kids, my dad's cousins once removed. So you're my dad's cousin. I think once removed means generational. And it would make us second cousins, maybe? I don't know how this stuff works. They used to do really large family meets back up at the cabins. You know about the cabins then if Sheila, I was gonna call her Aunt Sheila. If Sheila is your grandma, then you'll know of the cabins even if you haven't visited them very much. But we used to do extended family like reunions up there, and it was really fun because like each segment, so like your grandpa Steven is one of 8 kids. Each of their descendants would wear a shirt. So my grandfather was Don, and so all of Don and Mary Lynn's kids and grandkids and great-grandkids all wore the same color t-shirt, and then all of Steve and Sheila's kids did the same. And so we did like a huge extended reunion. I think the last time we did that was probably in like 98. It's been a while. I don't think they do those anymore. Scritchy, scritchy. What about 4th breakfast? I'd have to be up early enough to have 4 breakfasts, but like, well, I guess I am because of work, but I'm working, and then I usually look at the clock and boom, it's noon, and then it's lunches instead of breakfasts. Alright, should we get going on some Baldur's Gate? I think we're gonna get going on some Baldur's Gate. Okay, what we need to do is I need to minimize this. Kill in Spotify. Camera has to swap to 30 FPS. Give me a second, guys. Oh, hey. I didn't have to reset anything. It does make this really contrasty. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal, okay? It's not a big deal. Let me move this over here. I'm gonna hit play on some Baldur's Gate. I can minimize this, and I can minimize this. And this can come back over here. Poke catch. Ooh. I don't know if I have that Pokemon. I guess I have it, so I'll just use a regular Pokeball. I'm still gonna catch it. Don't you get something? I keep thinking like Pokemon Go, where you get Stardust every time you catch a Pokemon. Why am I not hearing the game audio? Hmm? Video game audio? It's loading. It's Wednesday. I was thinking of getting wine, and then I was like, oh, but if I'm working out, I don't want to do alcohol. But I did have that bottle that I opened on Monday for the stream anniversary that I only drank half of. Okay, there we go. I can turn this up. I heard the birds for a second, but I'm not hearing the game. What is happening? Volume mixer. Baldur's Gate. Yes, I want you to go out to the system. The volume is all the way up. Where's our audio? Only 10 of each? I don't know if I can do 10 in a night. I don't hear. Let me check my cables. Give me a sec. There we go. Routing system should come out of line out. But even then, I'm not hearing the game. No. No. I'm not hearing anything on the game. Why am I not hearing anything on the game? Let me open Spotify again. You guys can hear me. I can see that you can hear me. And you guys can hear me. Yo, thank you for the gifts. Star Adventures. Those are cute. There's music. Yeah, nobody's here in the game. It's not even showing up on my system like it's supposed to. I'm gonna close the game. Yeah, I was just in the sound system settings first. I went into the volume mixer, make sure that it was defaulting out and it was going out to system like it's supposed to. And output device system is the right system. But Baldur's Gate has now disappeared off of here. So I'm gonna close out of the game because I think the game just launched weird. Hi. You want to sleep up here? Look. Isn't that soft and cozy? And then you're in camera frame. No, I don't think she's gonna do it. Alright, let's try this again. Why is Chrome still open? That might help. And we're gonna close out of this Spotify. I was able to confirm with Spotify that it's fine. Okay. Let's try this again. There was an update, but it wasn't on Baldur's Gate. It was on Cyberpunk. Okay. See what it does. File verification. Yes. Oops. Did it just crash? It just crashed. It wouldn't launch properly. They didn't like that. I don't know how much you sent. No, it just says, yeah, it sent 1 star adventures. I don't know what that is. That is, what is that, 1999? I remember 99. I'm not going to lie. Oh, thank you for the mystery firework too. I don't like the cost of those the cost of those gifts are very abstract in my brain because I think I've never gotten more than $2 from any given live, no matter how many gifts I've gotten. So even though that number looks really, really big when I'm looking at it, my brain's like, yeah, but like TikTok gives us nothing. So I hope that wasn't too expensive for you because I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate the gift. I want to look it up now. All right, well, let's see if there's a converter somewhere. Is Steam going to launch my game or not? It's verifying the files. It's re-verifying the files. Okay. Okay, she's gonna play with her toy right now. Okay. While it's doing that, I guess I will look up. So, maybe $20? It looks like. Appreciate it, though. Thank you. I also don't know what a mystery firework is. It's not. It's another 1999. So you sent me like 40 bucks. Bro, thanks. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Hopefully TikTok doesn't take like $1 million out of that. That was in 21 though. Let's see what this. Yeah, got it. That doesn't look helpful either. Why don't we see anytime in the last month? Because revenue changed. Let's see. Yeah, it's like $13.50. It cost you $13.50 to buy 1,000, so $19.99 is basically like a $25 cost, $26 cost. $26.99 for 2,000. How much of that does it pay out to us? Does it pay out to us like exactly that much? How much is it like tipping? Bits on Twitch are direct. They're not supposed to be taxed or cut fees wise. What, man? What? Yeah, you got some more food. Sis, I don't know if you're still here. It doesn't look like it, but thank you. Did the game finish verifying its files? No, it's like 46%. All right. All right, well, I appreciate it. I don't think you're still here anymore, but thank you. Now we're sitting here without music because we're waiting for the game file to verify. 50%. We're going to open Spotify back up and close out of this and let it just take its time. Well, I guess. Wait, what happened to system audio? Broadcast mix. It should just go to desktop, right? Maybe. Chat and music. I don't know. We'll find out.
Is that for me?
That was really loud. I can turn that back down. Thank you for the 27 months, Rubber Ducky. Thank you. This is... Alright, that's a little better. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll probably turn that back up a little, though. Not. Turn it up there a little. There we go. Yeah, 20 Rubber, that's a fuck ton of months there. That's a lot of months. %72% validated. I would like to be 100% validated. Thank you very much. Every day. Well, hopefully this will fix the music. Maybe the game's supposed to be on music after all. I'm gonna move this over here so that way when we launch
Is that for me?
Dante, 9 months. Bro, we just had a sub baby. We gotta name it. You gotta, what's the name of our sub baby? How's the new bike going? You're officially cleared by Uno to ride, right? Are we talking about the same Uno when we talk about Uno? Is that Uno all the way Uno, or is it a different Uno? Because I feel like lately I've been having people talk to me about other people, and I'm just assuming it's someone that I know, and it's somebody else completely. Okay, alright, Do I have an application for a validation position? I mean, you just signed it with your sub. It's very validating. She's so cute. Thanks for signing and filling out your application. It has been accepted. And I have been validated. Oh, I'm at 93%, almost there. Amara, as in like Sailor Moon Amara, please tell me you just named your motorcycle after a Sailor Moon character as a man. That is the most secure and attractive thing I've ever heard, especially since you're naming it after one of the like best queer fucking icons of the 90s. Or at least anime icons. T3 are pretty validating, because I have to say, one of our goals right now is to get us to 100 sub points, or 100 subs, because after I have 100 subs, I get a 60-40 split instead of 50-50 on my subs. Okay. Game is open. Hit play. I'm gonna see what happens. We'll cut the music. I do not hear the game at all. Larian launcher? What if I change you to music? I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Oh, we changed our encoders too, by the way. We're gonna have to see how smooth this runs with the encoding changed. We gotta keep that in mind. And we did the core affiliations. I don't hear any music. I hear no music coming from the game. There should be birds and stuff happening right here, and there's nothing happening here. I'm checking the output devices. It shows in the Windows volume mixer, and I've changed the output device between system and music. Sometimes I have to toggle it back and forth between where I want it to sound. It's not coming out of either. And I know the music line is working because that's where Spotify was going. I paused it so I could hear it just in case, but the audio is just not working. Please don't make me reinstall this game. I want to play this game. This is very frustrating. Hmm. Yeah, I'm more like in game, you mean? Like go in here and then look at the audio settings in the game? Because I don't think it lets you choose output, input. No, there's no sex. There's nowhere to check that in game. It's just settings. Yeah. System, sound. Right click. What? All sound devices. There's a lot of sound devices. Let me go into more sound settings. Evening. I haven't even touched any settings yet, and the game's audio is just not coming through. But the audio of everything else is working fine. So I don't think it's the game. Or I don't think it's my system. And I don't think it's my system settings. We have not changed any of my system settings. And hey, look, I just went back to the sound volume mixer and the game does not show up as one of the items in the volume mixer. I think it's a game problem. Let me change this to something random first, and then back to system. Yeah, it's not even listed as an option now in the volume mixer. Sounds to me like the game is fucking up. It was there and then it was not. This is really annoying. The only thing that we changed was the encoder here, and that should not have any bearing on my sounds. Especially since my CPU and GPU are both doing just fine right now. Like, it's not even triggering and showing it on the mixer. Why is Do Not Disturb on? Clear. I don't want Do Not Disturb on at all. Ever. But I don't think that has anything to do with the game. Well, this is fun. Another little lovely troubleshooting. There are audio settings, but not audio settings specifically about output choice. We were just looking at that. Volume, dynamic range, Colson. And none of these have I ever touched, other than dropping the music volume down. But like, I would be hearing birds and stuff. I'm gonna hit quit. And we're gonna try this again. And I'm gonna close out of Spotify. Baldur's Gate literally... What are you doing? I'll try once more launching it. But if this doesn't work, I think I'm gonna need to reinstall the game. Which is very annoying. I keep getting a Larian crash report or two, so the game does keep crashing. And I'm wondering if it's because we changed the encoding and the game doesn't have enough bandwidth to move in the encoder. I think that's literally the only setting we changed. I don't want to change any other settings. I don't want to reinstall the game. I'm going to do a really rough stop-start and change the encoder really fast, guys.